The tension is building to a boiling point in the bold and the beautiful, and it's nearly impossible to turn away from the emotional turmoil and heartbreak unfolding on screen. The Logan estate is on fire, metaphorically speaking, as Carter Walton makes a bold move, pleading with Hope for a second chance. The COO, typically known for his calm demeanor, now finds himself in a vulnerable position, nearly begging Hope to reconsider him after everything that transpired with the Forrester takeover debacle. "I need you in my life," he says, his eyes filled with desperate passion, nearly pleading for a chance to prove himself through actions, not just words. The intensity of Carter's declaration leaves the audience breathless, as his sincerity shines through his every word. And just as it seems like Hope might soften towards him, considering giving him another shot, enter Deacon Sharp. The dramatic clash between Deacon and Carter is thick with tension, so palpable you can practically feel it. Deacon, with his fiery protective instincts for his daughter, practically throws Carter out with a glare. His eyes blaze as he warns Carter to stay away from Hope, emphasizing that no one is good enough for her in his eyes. But Hope, in a fiery display of independence, does not let her father dictate her romantic life. She stands her ground, asserting her autonomy, making it clear that she doesn't need her father's approval to make decisions about her love life. Deacon might not like it, but Hope is determined to forge her own path. However, as Carter exits the scene, things take an unexpected turn. Deacon, perhaps sensing an opportunity, doesn't let up on his insistence. In fact, he doubles down, urging Hope to reconcile with her ex-husband, Liam. Deacon, full of conviction, strongly believes that Hope's true happiness lies with Liam, the father of her child. In a surprisingly tender moment, he makes a pointed suggestion, implying that true happiness might be closer than you think, giving Hope an intense look toward Liam. The irony is palpable. Deacon has no idea that Liam is hiding a devastating secret. He's terminally ill, with a brain tumor that is slowly but surely taking his life. In Deacon's attempt to push Hope toward Liam, he unknowingly drives her closer to a man who is running out of time. Liam, unbeknownst to Hope, is quietly facing his mortality. As he navigates the delicate balance of preparing for his impending death while maintaining his relationships with his loved ones, his actions and words carry a deeper meaning. Liam's subtle gratitude toward Hope for the life they've built together and the way they've raised their daughter, Beth, is not just a heartfelt expression of love, it's part of his farewell tour. Liam is trying to make peace with the world, knowing that his time is limited. In a poignant moment with Hope, he thanks her for the family they created, but there's an underlying sadness in his words, a silent acknowledgement that this is one of the last moments he will ever share with her. Hope, sensing that something is off, presses Liam for answers. In a heart-stopping moment, it seems like Liam might finally reveal the truth about his condition, but instead, he deflects, vaguely mentioning soul-searching and dodging the real issue at hand. His hesitation is both frustrating and heartbreaking. Is Liam being cowardly by withholding the truth, or is he genuinely trying to protect Hope from the pain of knowing the truth too soon? The ambiguity of his actions leaves the audience torn, wondering whether his silence is a selfless act of love or a selfish attempt to spare himself from the emotional toll of his own impending death. Meanwhile, at Liam's cliffside home, he has a candid conversation with Steffi Forrester, who is one of the few people who knows the truth about his condition. Liam confides in Steffi about his wish for the two women who are most important in his life, Hope and Steffi, to resolve their differences before his death. It's a painful admission for Liam, as he knows the unresolved tension between Hope and Steffi could cause more grief in the aftermath of his passing. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Liam asks Steffi to help make peace between the two women, hoping to leave behind a sense of resolution and harmony for his daughters. But as Liam's health deteriorates, his concerns for the future of his family become more urgent. In the midst of these emotional conversations, Liam experiences a terrifying episode of dizziness, which only worsens when Dr. Finn delivers devastating news about his condition. The medical team has exhausted all options, and there is no hope for treatment. The tumor is inoperable, and there's nothing more they can do. This news leaves Liam reeling, and it shatters any remaining hope he had for survival. The gravity of this moment cannot be overstated. Liam is now fully aware that his time is running out, and yet he still chooses to protect hope from the truth. This decision raises profound ethical questions. Should Liam continue to keep his diagnosis from Hope, or does she have a right to know the truth, no matter how much it will hurt? Is he denying her the precious time she could have spent with him, or is he trying to give her the freedom to move on with her life without the burden of his illness hanging over her? Steffi, who knows the truth, is also faced with a moral dilemma. While she respects Liam's wishes, she can't help but wonder if it's fair to keep such a painful secret from Hope. Does Hope deserve to know that the man she still loves is dying? Should Steffi take matters into her own hands and reveal the truth to Hope, or is she right to honor Liam's request for silence? The situation becomes increasingly complicated as everyone involved is trying to navigate their own emotions, desires, and responsibilities in the face of an unavoidable tragedy. The ethical dilemma surrounding Liam's diagnosis casts a long shadow over his relationships with both Hope and Steffi. If Hope chooses to be with Carter, unaware of Liam's terminal illness, will she regret not spending those final precious months with Liam once she finds out the truth? Will Liam's secret ultimately drive Hope and Carter closer together, or will the looming knowledge of Liam's death lead Hope to reevaluate her choices and turn back to him? As the days tick by, the clock is running out on Liam's time with the women who have shaped his life. The bold and the beautiful is about to enter uncharted emotional territory, with intense revelations, difficult decisions, and heartbreak on the horizon. The drama surrounding Liam's diagnosis, Hope's romantic choices, and Deacon's well-meaning but misguided attempts to guide his daughter will all collide in the next few episodes, creating a perfect storm of tension, grief, and emotional upheaval. With the fate of these characters hanging in the balance, one thing is certain: nothing in Los Angeles will ever be the same again. As the drama unfolds, viewers will be left wondering, what is the right thing for Hope to do? Should she forgive Carter and move on, or should she stay with Liam knowing the secret he's hiding? How will Steffi handle the knowledge of Liam's illness, and will she eventually tell Hope the truth? These questions, along with the mounting emotional tension, will keep fans glued to their screens, eagerly anticipating the next twist in this heart-wrenching love triangle.